Hey, shalom, shalom. This is Kesvia Yisrael HaMoreh, which means the teacher. Today, once again, I want to talk with you. I want to share with you how to massively improve in this time of crisis. In this time where most are low on optimism. This is a season for challenge. I'm going to repeat those words. This is the season for challenge. If your performance levels have been a 10 out of 20 or a 5 out of 10, you can honestly measure yourself either on your own, or you can have competent, capable, committed, kind, trustworthy persons measure you. Let them be totally, brutally honest with you. Ask, how have I been functioning on a scale of 1 to 10 for the last 5 years, or since you've known me? Am I a 5? Am I a 7? Am I a 3? Be totally honest and ask yourself those questions. In terms of your productive capability, in your service to humanity, how good have you been? If you're in a position of leadership, assess your leadership capability by the results that you've gotten. Not by the way you feel, by the results that you've gotten, by the results that you have helped others to get. Now, when you've done so, set a goal. Set yourself a pace like never before. I'm going to give you an example. In humility, over the last several days, maybe in the last 10 days, I've taught deeply on improving like never before. I've always been a person that I've been uncomfortable settling. Not very gifted physically. Maybe I've been blessed with the ability to commit to study and work relentlessly, maybe more so than some that are talented, now thinking about it. And because of that, maybe I think that I've settled. So now, what I decided to do in the last several days is to reach out to 3 persons, actually 4, that I think are ahead of me in their development, in their results, and that's very important. And these persons, I've reached out to them and asked. One is 61 or 60 years of age, and I asked, will you mentor me in the area of business and personal development? This person has grown a business to where they have approximately 100 employees. I reached out to another business owner to mentor me in improving as well. But this person has a business that they have grown in approximately 25 years or so, to where they have under their guide and leadership or approximately 500 employees. That's a different level in my estimation. I've reached out to my family and business mentor and asked to guide me and help me to improve in my abilities to be a developer of others, a teacher and a guide like never before. Guide me and show me the way on how I can improve and multiply my capabilities. I asked even a former basketball player that was a semi-professional player who I grew up watching to come and coach me in that particular area, because for me, using a sport, physical activity, has actually been a linchpin to help me to wire my brain, my mirror neurons, to myelinate my brain for self-improvement, not only in sport, but in everything else that I've done. Whereas most persons think that, oh, here in Ghana, South America, it doesn't make sense to improve in that particular sport because you're not paid. But for me, I reached out and I asked, I said, please, can you come and coach me? Coach my eldest son and youngest son, and two of the persons that I'm mentoring and teaching as well. Be my mentor. Help me to improve on the fundamentals, because I don't have eyes to see my flaws, my lack of awareness in particular areas that I need to improve. I don't see how my jump shot, how I've fallen into a slump. But I want to improve, so I reached out. And thus far, I've gotten the help of one person with absolute enthusiasm and commitment. The others have not demonstrated that they are committed as yet, but I'm sure more will come on board. But that has immediately expanded my thinking. You know, what I found in my years is that of living thus far, short years, not very much, but short time on the face of the earth, you can become complacent and comfortable and contented with your levels of improvement. And this happens as you grow older. You know, many times you reach a stage where you begin to think, I've learned enough. But I'm telling you, don't embrace that mentality. Be about being a student that is committed to constantly growing all the days of your life. Like the Japanese say, Kaizen, constant, never-ending improvement. Be relentless about it. You see, in ancient days, men that were not mastering their craft or their skills, especially in their ability to be warriors, they lose their heads. Today we have the ease. Even the athletes today, they cheat. Even the performance specialists in business, many times they cheat, because today nepotism is in businesses and in organizations. You get ahead because you're family. You don't get ahead many times because of your competence and your mastery of your skills. You get ahead because somebody knows you and they can pay some money to get you by. But in ancient days, especially in war, if you were not proficient with your left arm and your right, particularly your right and left now, if you lose an arm in battle and you're not great at with using your weapons in the other arm, you die on the battlefield. If you didn't have the stamina, if you didn't put in the time, when you meet warriors that are better than you, skilled, more committed, you died on the battlefield. In this day and time, survival still will come down to the fittest and the most committed. You have to embrace taking on the challenge. Even in this time of of difficulties, the challenge is to become better than you've ever been. Don't settle for less. Be relentless. And I love Tim Grover, the trainer of Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Dwayne Wade, and many others. He said, don't settle for being good, not even great. Settle. Commit to being unstoppable. Commit to being unstoppable. Night and day. Just like even the Holy Scripture said, when the Creator spoke to Joshua in the book of Joshua, he said, study day and night. Commit to excellence, commit to mastery, and challenge yourself in this season to perform at levels you never even thought of. In reaching out to these mentors and persons to guide me, I found that my thoughts in the last several days have been like never before. And if you begin to think like never before, eventually, if you conjure up those thoughts consistently enough, long enough, it will cause you to have results in your production like never before. And this is the challenge. I am challenging you, as I've been challenging this season, to perform at levels like never before. Bring value in the marketplace. If you're an employee, improve your productive capability like you've never done before. Don't settle on being good. Don't be contented with being great. Become dominant and unstoppable. Accept the challenge to be the best ever. Shalom, shalom. Wherever you are in the world, have a great day. If the video is of great value to you, I encourage you at this time, I'm instructing you to share it with persons that you think this would definitely help. Share with your spouse, share with your children, your sons, your daughters, your cousins, share with an uncle and aunt, share with your mentor, share with your mentees. If you are a worker in a company, share with your co-workers. If you are in a team and you really want everyone to grow and expand and bring results that are beyond you, the results that you've had before, share it with them. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and also commit to high performance for the rest of your life. Cheers.